Either way, we got to get into our final stretch for tonight, including loser semis, which will consist of Haze, who took it over Marval, and Marcus, who took it over Delta Force, in order to get into the loser semis match you see before us.
Yeah, Marcus Delta Force in losers quarters. That is a travesty. It really speaks to
That
just
was
how
literally
stacked this is.
it was a grand finals last week.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. This event, the amount of talent that consistently shows up every week to Fusion is incredible.
Yeah, Tri-State locals go dummies sometimes. But these two, another storied history. These, of course, these players will play a lot. Hayes, certainly the grinder. Marcus shown up as well, almost to every single fusion. And this is the type of matchup where if you're Marcus, if you're Hayes, this is what you're more used to playing. A more lateral neutral, some grounded pressure into utilizing that banana as well as your dash back to constantly try and bait out Marcus. But he who baits sometimes gets baited, as the instant reflect turns into a stock there for Marcus, and Game & Watch can snowball hard.
If we're talking about matchup
Oh my
history
god.
with these two, it's actually pretty interesting because on the one hand, Hayes is up 9-6 in the Diddy versus Game & Watch matchup. However, Marcus has won the last 5 times they've played each other. So he's kind of got his number right now.
Ooh, the last 5 times. That's certainly a way to even up the score count. And I mean, 3 stocks to 2 here, kind of playing out the same type of way, but a parry on the down tilt that was so delayed there from Marcus as well. So great anticipation on the part of Hayes to throw out that parry, anticipating an attack and get something going. Game & Watch certainly not a character that can survive a ton of punishment, particularly with a lot of rage that Hayes is sporting, hitting the
Ooh.
maximum just as the stock drops.
Excuse me. Marcus
Gesundheit.
killing with an arrow off the top, even making me feel a little sick with that. I've never, I don't think I've ever seen it kill from that low.
Yeah, I'm thinking something similar. Like 170 is usually when that kills. 150 right by the platform, like that's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
little
if you're
bit
not ready
early.
for the DI, like,
Yes.
it's a good mix-up. But
Or
now
keep it.
Marcus is in the corner. Hayes with an opportunity to even up the stocks. That banana, so much pressure, and you get punished for grabbing it. Fantastic call out from Hayes. I don't know if that was a reaction or a prediction, but either way, it worked.
There's definitely a bait there, Lentini, because you see the banana put right up next to ledge. Every player is going to want to drop from ledge in order to grab it and avoid having to trip spontaneously. Hayes
Ooh.
finding appropriate punish and then weaving around to the key and converting that into a very nice 42% combo. But that's the stock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
was
roll
pretty far
onto
behind at that
ledge.
point, but I mean, honestly, more than signs of life from Hayes there. Doing a really good job with the bait off of that last stock, able to get the kill, and then a great recovery getting past the down air from Marcus, turning it around, like you said, into over 40%. But when you're at over 100 against Game & Watch, you make one mistake, you get up smashed, and it's GG, go next.
He's a walk-in win condition, man. Like with the ability, with how good both Marcus's and Game & Watch's advantage state is to have some like spontaneously eradicating buttons and the best get off me tool in the game. It's so hard to stay so disciplined for so long against this character. And Hayes certainly up to the task, but he's got to find ways to in order to keep his game plan rolling, as opposed to how game one seemed to go in the early and the mid game, where it was just all Marcus all day.
And that mental discipline, that consistency, that's one of those things we were talking about right at the beginning of the block with Diddy Kong. This character's real good, but he's technical. And because he's so technical, sometimes it can feel a little bit inconsistent. And if you lose your banana to your opponent, you can struggle. But Marcus finally getting a 9. I've seen so many of those come out in this bracket already. And now What an unfortunate way for Haze to go down 3 stocks to 1. It took him a minute to get there.
Right now, Haze is certainly thanking his lucky stars that it's a best of 5
Oh
because
yeah.
this game just kind of fell out of favor and honestly fell out of favor and down a waterfall extremely quickly. But it wouldn't be a fusion without Marcus landing at least 1-9.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a fusion without Marcus landing 3 or 4. He's got a few more left in the arsenal, I'm sure, coming out throughout this set. I have no doubt he is not finished yet. My man's got a quota. However, oof, Haze got it back here. Be careful.
It's so hard to get like really into it. Okay, he takes the stock there with the down angled forward tilt, calling out the weight there from Marcus.
Manages to punish that.
Ooh, combo.
Oh my. 54 still going. Does miss the banana though, but able to get it back. Good stuff to Haze. Once again, it's the signs of life, but too little, too late. Haze can't just play this way only on his last stock. He needs to play the whole set this way.
It's real hard to call it. It's real hard to call this one winnable as the Nair up top. That's the range I usually expect it to close out stocks. Either way, though, I'm in complete agreement, Lentini. Like, we need to see that type of like baiting, waiting game plan from Haze from go, and not when you're down a stock and a half at right off the jump. Like that, there's a big difference about when you start playing the game, quote unquote. Because if Marcus is able to start 3 games in a row with just what's effectively a perfect stock, you're putting yourself so far behind the 8 ball.
And to compound the tragedy of this set, I looked a little more closely at their set history, and I know how I mentioned Marcus has won their last 5 sets.
Right.
Not only that, in those 5 sets, Haze has only taken 1 game.
Oh, that's a bracket demon if I've ever heard of one. As of late, at the very least.
Yeah, that's one of the, like, you just gotta hold that at that point.
Yeah.
However,
Oof.
Haze has shown us that he has an understanding of the matchup clearly. He knows how to use his tools, knows how to put the pressure on Marcus, and is able to he was punishing up smash in that last game. That's something that you rarely see people have the confidence to go for. Confidence is not the issue here. It's just that Marcus is 1 step ahead.
And these are the type of percentage windows where you actually kind of want to be at here. I want to see Haze try and take advantage of this opportunity. Because without, like, assuming you're not falling into something incredibly linear, like a down smash or a, like one of those spontaneously charged up smash, or I guess a down air through the platform, Game & Watch gonna have a hard time closing out stocks with like spontaneous aerials and like through his normal neutral. He's got to make a hard read. And thankfully for Marcus, they certainly did with that down air through the platform. Yet Haze not far behind at all. Oh, with the spot dodge and then the tech chase up smash, keeping his percent at a neat 0-0 before taking that stock. Best sight of the set for Haze.
That is pivotal for Haze. However, Marcus once again using the Judgment Hammer. Thank goodness Haze didn't get hit by another 9 there. Every time I see that come out from Marcus, honestly, anytime he gets a grab, I'm like, don't get 9, don't get 9, don't get 9. Oh.
Not sure about the delay tech there. Gonna be real. Like the trip into a charge, because of the charge, I don't think the down smash was true, but Haze just kind of waited there for a little bit.
Yes, he did. Almost getting the tech chase there is Haze. However, answering back anyway off of Marcus's defensive option and able to convert it into an F smash in the corner. And I think for the first time in this set, Haze has the stock lead.
You're absolutely right here, Lentini, and especially with the way that he did it, like the banana toss upwards using the instant pull in order to set up like a delayed trap, and then a beautiful angle on recovery on the part of Haze, getting right back to stage and surviving past that 120, 130 mark. You may be getting ping-ponged back and forth, but the base knockback is not going to result in a stock here on Pokemon Stadium 2, and Haze living until 150 as Marcus throws out kill move after kill move, and it's
Oh.
still not enough.
Okay, but finally getting him with Grandma's chair. 65% on Marcus. Make that 76. He's got to be really careful now, but we've seen him do it before. This is a place that Game & Watch can excel. Those safe moves, stressing out your opponent, slowly nickel and diming his way back into the game. Marcus still has all the tools to win this, but again, this is the opportunity to Haze to do something he hasn't done in 3 sets, and that is take a game off of Marcus, and he does it.
We saw another charging down smash, by the way. Down smash does anti-air, so if Marcus let it rip as opposed to letting it charge, he does take that. He gets out of that interaction, but instead Haze landing with the instant toss, closing out the stock with a forward smash, and giving himself some life here. That was a very well played game. Marcus certainly had every answer for a lot of interactions, yet falls behind in that game at least. Two games are left though on Marcus's counter pick, and the Game & Watch is instantly locked in. No need to change.
We see Marcus and Haze still having a little bit of fun on the player cam, and honestly, that's huge. To be able to go to the local and you're in such a high pressure situation, you know, Haze just, again, that's the first game he's taken in 3 sets against Marcus. And he's still able to have fun with it.
I mean, certainly call that taking the monkey off your back, right? Like the just finally getting able to like just put yourself one in the win column, not only over the past 5 sets, but just in the moment. Like that can certainly give yourself a little bit of wind in your sails as you go into this next game. Starting out kind of similarly to how the others did, though. Marcus off to an early lead, keeping Haze in disadvantage, keeping him constantly trying those high recoveries, but with no finisher, you're always a little bit concerned about how much damage you can take as Game & Watch. He can be so dominant, but he is extraordinarily light, yet the fair bomb connects just in the nick of time there for Marcus to cement this early lead.
And that early lead has been so powerful for Marcus throughout this set. Again, it's that strength of Game & Watch, the safe play. It feels like you can't punish anything this character does sometimes. And so if he's got that lead, Marcus has the patience to just hold on to it. Judgment not going to work out that time. Haze getting another lease on life, but he's got to do something with it and take this stock quickly.
Oh, the air dodge just in the nick of time there from Marcus, rather. And I'm with you, Anthony. We need to see that big play connect, whether it be banana into forward smash or some sort of like down tilt tech chase as we saw in the previous game. But this is all Marcus snowballing. Yeah, you're not punishing a fully charged down smash, eating up your shield too.
It's so scary. Honestly, I'm surprised Marcus didn't hold that for longer. I feel like he could have just held that into perpetuity and anti-air reacted with it, because don't forget that down smash is an anti-air. So if if Haze panics and jumps out, he gets hit.
Cheeky combo there on the platform though to even up this game's stock count. And the recovery, I was not prepared for Haze to live that, honestly. I thought that we were going to see drop zone back air or down air, and you know, there's the down air I was looking for. Marcus closing out the stock and looking for another nair to potentially set yourself up for a massive lead or win the game on the spot. He gets 8, which allows him to continue the combo instead.
He wants that 9 so badly right now. I can feel it through the screen. He dreams of that 9 in moments like these, just to add the insult to injury. And right now, Haze is looking awfully injured, 71% on his last stock, and we're on loser's side now. This is his last opportunity. He needs to capitalize on every single one of these ledge trips.
Yeah, it's a tournament stock here, basically, and tournament stock gone. Banana down strong, down smash, excuse me. Playing too much Rivals. Banana down smash.